Welcome to a world where Christmas meets modern luxury. In this video, we'll explore how to create DIY elegant ornaments in soft gold and taupe tones, the top trending holiday color palette for 2025. This refined mix brings sophistication, calm, and timeless charm into your festive space. Whether you're decorating a grand living room or a cozy apartment, these DIY luxury Christmas ornaments will elevate your decor effortlessly. Stay tuned to discover the creative process, design tips, and how to turn simple materials into show-stopping holiday art pieces. Soft gold and taupe are the new face of modern luxury. These colors balance warmth and elegance, creating a subtle yet festive atmosphere. Unlike traditional red and green, this palette reflects a minimalist, high-end holiday aesthetic. Interior designers are embracing these hues because they blend seamlessly with neutral homes and open up possibilities for creative DIY ornament projects. Using gold adds shimmer, while taupe provides depth. Together, they make a calm, cohesive statement for your Christmas decor. Modern luxe decor is all about simplicity, balance, and sophistication. It uses minimal designs but focuses on high-quality textures, metallic accents, and thoughtful details. When we apply this philosophy to Christmas decor, it means choosing quality over quantity. Fewer ornaments, more elegance. Soft lighting, layered materials, and natural tones define this 2025 trend. In this narration, you'll learn how to achieve that aesthetic with your own hands, crafting ornaments that feel designer-made yet fully DIY. Before you begin, visualize your design. Create a small mood board using Pinterest or magazine clippings. Focus on soft gold ribbons, velvet textures, champagne metallics, and matte taupe finishes. This helps you see your color palette come alive. For a 2025 Modern Luxe Christmas theme, think of Scandinavian minimalism meets Parisian glamour. The goal is to inspire calm luxury, not over-decoration, but refinement through subtle details. To make your soft gold and taupe ornaments, gather a few essentials: clear glass or plastic baubles, gold metallic spray paint, taupe matte acrylic paint, satin ribbons, pearl beads, gold leaf flakes, and hot glue. You can also add velvet cords for texture. These materials are affordable yet luxurious in effect. Most can be found at craft stores or even repurposed from previous seasons. Remember, Modern Luxe Decor starts with creativity, not expensive materials. A clean, organized workspace makes a world of difference in crafting. Lay down parchment paper to protect surfaces and organize materials into small trays. Make sure your lighting is bright but soft. It helps visualize the shimmer and tone balance of soft gold and taupe. If you can, play some light instrumental Christmas music in the background. This sets the creative mood and makes the DIY experience relaxing and inspiring. Start by painting your glass ornaments. Use taupe as the base color for half of them and a soft gold tone for the rest. Apply the paint evenly with a sponge brush or rotate the ornament while spraying for full coverage. Once dry, add a second layer to enhance the richness of color. The dual-tone look gives visual interest when placed together on your Christmas tree. Now let's bring out the luxury. Gently apply adhesive glue to random sections of the ornament, then press gold leaf flakes on top. Don't aim for perfection. Asymmetry adds character and depth. Once the glue sets, brush off excess flakes. The result is a shimmering, organic finish that catches candlelight beautifully. This technique transforms an ordinary ornament into a designer-inspired piece. To enhance elegance, add pearl strands or small bead accents. Use a glue gun to wrap a thin pearl line around the ornament's top. For hanging, tie soft satin ribbons in taupe or champagne gold. These small embellishments introduce a couture feel that matches high-end Christmas trends seen in luxury interior magazines. Modern luxe design thrives on texture. Add layers by wrapping narrow velvet ribbons or lace trims around your ornaments. This creates a tactile, cozy contrast against the metallic gold. Velvet especially pairs beautifully with taupe, making the entire collection look cohesive yet rich. These details turn your handmade pieces into elegant treasures. When combining soft gold and taupe, balance is key. Avoid using too much metallic. Instead, let the matte taupe tones ground your decor. Think of your ornaments as part of a larger story: gold for sparkle, taupe for sophistication. This balance ensures your Christmas tree doesn't feel overwhelming but beautifully refined. Adding natural elements enhances the authenticity of your DIY decor. Consider small pine cones dusted with gold spray, dried eucalyptus, or preserved white berries. Attach them to your ornaments with delicate twine or glue for a rustic luxe blend. This combination of nature and metallics is one of the strongest Christmas trends for 2025. Group ornaments in sets of 3 or 5. Each set can follow a subtle theme. For instance, one all velvet, another with pearls, and another featuring gold leaf. This makes decorating faster and ensures a cohesive look throughout your tree or garland. When placed together, these curated sets exude a boutique-style charm. Lighting plays a major role in highlighting your handmade ornaments. Opt for warm white fairy lights or soft LED string lights. Avoid colored bulbs. They can distort your gold and taupe tones. When light hits the metallic gold leaf, it creates a glowing ambience that makes your DIY ornaments sparkle like fine jewelry. For a modern luxe tree, start with a neutral base, white, cream, or pale beige. Distribute your ornaments evenly, layering sizes and textures. Place larger taupe ornaments at the bottom for balance, and smaller gold ones near the top. This gradient effect creates visual harmony and professional symmetry, as seen in designer Christmas setups. You can incorporate old ornaments by repainting them in your chosen colors. This sustainable approach aligns perfectly with modern luxury's mindful spirit. By giving vintage pieces a fresh coat of taupe paint or a touch of gold leaf, you're merging nostalgia with contemporary style, a hallmark of the 2025 Christmas aesthetic. Every tree needs a focal point. Try crafting oversized ornaments using foam balls wrapped in taupe fabric and accented with gold trim. Oversized pieces break repetition and add visual drama. Hang them in central areas of your tree or use them in a bowl centerpiece on your dining table for a cohesive decor theme. Don't limit your ornaments to the Christmas tree. Hang them along stair railings, inside glass cloches, or suspended from window frames with ribbon. For a luxurious touch, place a few ornaments in a crystal bowl with fairy lights. This turns simple corners into enchanting focal points throughout your home. Your ornaments should complement your overall decor. Add gold candle holders, taupe throw pillows, or champagne-toned table runners to tie everything together. Subtle repetition of these colors across your space creates a seamless, magazine-worthy holiday atmosphere. Modern luxe decor isn't about excess. Keep your palette tight, your shapes clean, and your arrangement intentional. A few beautifully crafted ornaments can have more impact than dozens of mismatched pieces. This refined simplicity defines the 2025 Christmas style trend. Avoid using too many glitter-based paints. They can cheapen the look. Also, test gold shades beforehand. Some may appear too yellow under lighting. Choose muted, soft gold tones for an elevated finish. Always let each layer dry fully to prevent smudges and fingerprints. Modern luxury also means sustainability. Use recyclable materials, repurpose last year's ornaments, or choose biodegradable paints. Eco-conscious design aligns with the values of 2025 homeowners who crave both beauty and responsibility in their decor choices. Enhance the ambience by introducing subtle holiday fragrances like vanilla, amber, or pinewood. Scented candles in taupe or gold holders elevate your decor into an experience that feels luxurious and complete. Document your ornament making process for social media. Short clips of painting, applying gold leaf, or tying ribbons make engaging reels or shorts. Tag keywords like #ChristmasDIY2025, #SoftGoldDecor, and #Modern Luxe Christmas for SEO traction on YouTube and Instagram. Bring your soft gold and taupe palette into other rooms. Add mini trees with matching ornaments to entryways, kitchens, or bedrooms. Consistent color coordination across spaces enhances your home's overall luxury feel. Layering textures creates richness in any decor. Combine velvet ribbons, satin bows, and matte finishes to achieve that designer balance. Textural contrast keeps the eye moving, ensuring your decor feels multidimensional yet elegant. Use your handmade ornaments as table decor. Place them on a taupe tablecloth, sprinkle gold confetti, and light candles nearby. This creates a seamless transition from your Christmas tree to your dining experience, stylish and cohesive. lighting and angles matter. Photograph your ornaments near natural light or warm lamps to capture the shimmer of gold and softness of taupe. These visuals help your viewers see the beauty of the DIY process, perfect for your YouTube thumbnails. The 2025 trend leans toward understated opulence, luxury that feels calm and natural. By embracing soft gold and taupe, you're aligning with this year's best-performing interior design themes. These tones communicate elegance, comfort, and serenity, perfect for viewers seeking inspiration for their modern homes. As we conclude, remember, luxury isn't about how much you spend, but how thoughtfully you create. Your handmade soft gold and taupe ornaments embody the spirit of a modern luxe Christmas 2025, elegant, intentional, and filled with heart. Display them proudly, share your journey online, and inspire others to embrace this beautiful trend. Merry Christmas, and may your holiday home glow with warmth and timeless sophistication.